Welcome to House of Accounts. In this video we are going to see the departmental accounting from Department Accounts. If you like the video, if you want more videos regarding departmental branch, you can go to the House of Account playlist where you can find the different videos. Alright, in this video we are going to see the next question. This question will go. Let's check it here. Alright, so this is question number 9 is given here. In the month of January, in the month of January 2005, the following purchases were made by a business house having three departments: Department A, Department B. Department A has 1000 units, B has 2000 units, and C has 2400 units. So these are the purchases which is made by the company, department. All the purchases were made at a total cost of, overall cost how much? 1 lakh. So we don't know the per unit price. So first we have to calculate per unit price. The stock on 1st January 1990 were: Department A has 120 units and B has 80 units and C has 152 units. The sale for the month were: Department A has 1020 units at 20 each, B has 1920 units at 22.50 paisa each, and Department C has 2496 units at 25 each. The rate of gross profit is same in each case. Rate of gross profit are same in each case. Okay, so purchase given here, opening stock units given, sale units given. So closing stock not given, so we have to prepare it. Let's see whether we have to prepare or not. While calculating rate of gross profit, assume that there is no opening and closing stock. Okay, means at the time of calculation of gross profit we have to assume that there is no opening and closing stock, and all the units purchased are sold, means whatever the units are purchased, that is sold at their respective department prices. Prepare departmental trading accounts. So department trading account we have to prepare here. Some hints are given here. Okay, for example, percentage of gross profit is 20, total sale A is 20, B is 45, C is 60, total 1,25,000, less cost of goods sold. That's some of the entries are given here. Okay, hints. I'll show you how it is. Closing stock also given. Okay, so we will see in calculation. First, departmental account, trading and profit loss account of business house as on 1st January 2005. So first what we have to write is, we have to write the opening stock, but there is in unit, not in amount, means prices. So what we have to do is, we have to calculate first unit cost, calculation of cost per unit we have to calculate. For this purpose, first what we have to do is, we have to first calculate the total sale amount. Okay, calculation of total sale. Here see how much is total sale. Here see 1020 units at 20 each, and this one is 19. This is the total sale amount. But while calculating the rate of gross profit, assume that there is no opening and closing stock and all the units were purchased are sold at their respective prices. Means whatever the purchase, it is completely sold with the these sale prices. So first we have to calculate this. For the purpose of gross profit, we have to take the purchase unit. So A 1000, B 2000, C 2400. Okay, so right here A 1000 into sale amount is 20. Here is given here sale amount. Sale means we have to take the cost per unit of sale presently, because we don't have cost per unit of purchase. So sale cost per unit we have to take for calculation, to start the calculation. Okay, so take here 20. What are the rates? 20, 22.5 and 25. So this is for department 1. Now go for department second. 2000 into 22.5 is equal to, now go for department third. 2400 into 25 is equal to, let's calculate this. Okay, use the calculator. Okay, here 1000 into 20, how much? 20,000. So right here 20,000. Okay, so right here 20,000. Next 2000 into 22.5, 45,000. So we are getting 45,000. Now the last one, 2400 into 25, so 60,000. Right here 60,000. Now calculate this total. Okay, all right, or we can see. Okay, here see, okay. Calculate the total. It's overall how much? 60,000 plus 45,000 plus 20,000, overall 1,25,000. So how much we are getting? We are getting 1,25,000. What we have to do is, now these 1,000, 2,000, 2,400, these are the purchase units. So we have already multiplied with sales cost per unit. So overall amount is 1,25,000. So we got 1,25,000. But here is mentioned that the overall purchase is, all the purchase were made at the total cost of 1 lakh. So what we have to do is, we have to remove purchase amount. Okay, right here minus purchase. Okay, purchase how much? Purchase is 1 lakh. So deduct 1 lakh. Okay, deduct this 1 lakh. So how much we are getting? We are getting 25,000 we will get. Okay, so how much we are getting? That is known as gross profit. Gross profit. Okay, how much? 25,000. Means extra amount we have sold, that is called gross profit. So we got the gross profit. Now we want to calculate, we have to calculate calculation of gross profit ratio. We have to find the gross profit ratio. For this purpose, we have to write the formula first. Gross profit okay, gross profit divided by sales into 100. Okay, gross profit divided by sales into 100. Gross profit divided by sales into 100. Here what we have to do is, we have to write the gross profit. Gross profit is 25,000. Okay, divided by sales. Sales how much? Total sale is 1,25,000. So right here 1,25,000 thousand, 1,25,000 into 100. Okay, let's calculate on calci. Here write 25,000 divided by 1,25,000 into 100. So we will get 20. How much we are getting? We are getting 20. That should be right in percentage because it is into 100. So multiply by 100 means it should become in percentage. So here this is the percentage of gross profit. Now what we have to do is, by using this percentage we have to calculate the cost per unit. Okay, for each department, cost per unit for each department. Okay, calculation of cost per unit for each department. First what we have to do is, we have to take the purchase unit, then we don't have price, that's why use the sales price per unit, then calculate, then minus purchase, we will get gross profit, then calculate the gross profit in percentage. For that purpose we have to use the formula of gross profit divided by sales into 100, that is 20%. And this, by using this percentage, we have to calculation of cost per unit for each department. Okay, now first how we have to calculate sales minus gross profit ratio. Gross profit ratio. Okay, gross profit ratio. Okay, so sales minus gross profit ratio here. So this is the way we have to prepare. Okay, so right here department 1, department A. Okay, for department A, sales how much? See here, sales price is 20. So right here 20 minus 14, gross profit ratio. Gross profit ratio is 20. So what we have to do is, let's do one thing. Okay, let it be. All right, so what we have to do is sales minus gross profit ratio, means sales has how much? 20. So gross profit ratio is 20%. So this percentage on which amount we have to take in means same amount. So this 20 has already included gross profit. So we have to reduce gross profit percentage from this 20 rupees. So write 20 into 20%. How much we are getting? So right here is equal to 20 minus 20 into 20%. Right here 20 into 20% means 4. Okay, so write 4. If you deduct 4 from 20, you will get 16 is the answer. Okay, so first 16 is the answer. Now okay, for department second, department B. Okay, for department B, see how much, 22.5. So right here 22.5 minus bracket how much, 22.5 into 20%. So we have to deduct 20% from 22.5. okay, is equal to, check how much we are getting, 22.5 minus 20, sorry, 22.5 into 20%, 22.5 into 20%. So let's check on calculator. 4.5 is there, so we are getting 4.5 means 22.5 minus 4.5. so if we deduct 4.5 from 22.5, we will get the answer 18. okay, how much we are getting, 18. okay, now for department third, department C. okay, see department third is 25 rupees. So right here 25 rupees minus bracket 25 into 20%. So how much we will get, right here 25 minus 25 into 20%, let's check it, 25 into 20% means 5, we are getting 5. So right here 5 is equal to how much, if we deduct 25 minus 5 means 20 we will get. okay, so right here 20. So 20 is the price. okay, so first price, department A price, purchase price is 16, 18 and 20. So with this price we have to prepare opening stock, closing stock and purchases. okay, sales already there, sales prices there, sales units also mentioned here. okay, so first we have to prepare purchase account. okay, first go working calculation of purchase for department 1, department A. okay, department A, how much amount, see units, how much unit is there, for A 1000, B 2000, C 2400 and prices are just now we have calculated here. okay, so from this price only we have to deduct percentage, because these prices are included with these are the sales price, means gross profit is included in this price. okay, with the gross profit it became 20, with gross profit it became 22.5, with gross profit it became 25, that's why. So these are the purchase prices. So right here 1000 into 20, no, the purchase price is 16, purchase price means new prices what we have prepared. okay, 1000 into 16 right here is equal to, okay, we will calculate this later. Now next department B, 2000 into, that is 18. okay, this one 18. now department C, 2400 into 20. okay, this one 20. now calculate these amounts. see 1000 into 16 means 16,000. okay, yeah, this one is 16. next 20,000, 2000 into 18 means 36,000. so right here 16,000 and 18,000 and now 2400 into 20. So how much? 48,000 we are getting. 48,000. Okay. Now same as go for opening stock. Opening stock is already given here. See opening stock how much? 120, A, department B 80 and C is 52. So right here department A 120 into 16. Okay. Now we have to go for department B 80 into, that is 18. Okay. Now go for department C. Department C is 152 into 20. Okay. So these prices 16, 18 and 20. So tally this one. 120 into 16, 1920. So right here 1920 means 1920. And for the next 80 into 18 means 1440. 1440. Go for next 152. 152 into 20. So we are getting 3040. Okay. Now sales we have already given here. There first write department A, department B, okay. Now department C. First go for A. Calculation of sales, the unit is already given here with prices. So these prices you have to calculate. So 1020 with 20. So right here 1020 into 20 is equal to, next in second one, see 1920 at 22.50 paisa. So right here 1920 into 22.5 is equal to, and for C it is given here 2496 into 25. So right here 2496 into 25 is equal to. So now calculate these prices. 1020 into 20. So 20,400. So right here 20,400. Now the next one is 1920 into 22.5. 43,200. So right here 43,200. Now the final, the last one, 2496 into 25. 62,400. So right here 62,400. So these are the total sale. Now we have to find the closing stock. Okay. Department A, department B, okay, then department C. First go for check for A. Look, opening stock is 120 and this one is 150, 1000. Overall how much? See, 120 plus 1000, okay, and sale is 1020. So how much we are getting? So right here 120 plus 1000, okay, minus 1020. The closing will be 100. So closing stock will be 100 into, what is the new price? 16. The new price will be 16. So the amount we have to write here. Okay, we will calculate this one. Go for department B. Okay, now go for department B. How much is their amount? Started with 80. 80 plus 2000 per is a purchase unit, minus 1920 is sales unit. So now go with a calculator. 80 plus 2000 minus 1920, 160 will be the final. Okay, 160 units into the new price is 18 is equal to. Okay, now go for C. C is 152 plus 2400 minus 2496. Okay, so right here calculate this one. 152 plus 2400 minus 2496, the remaining is 56. Okay, remaining is 56 into how much? 20 rupees is the price. So write here amount. Let's calculate this one. Okay, 56 into 20, how much we are getting? 1120. So right here 1120, 1120. Okay, now go for here. Okay, you can write this. Okay, here is a 1 we have missed, 10. Okay, all right, now let's calculate this one. Let's do it fast. 160 into 18, how much? 2880. right here 2880. now here 100 into 16 means 1600. so we have got all the information. So transfer this amount. Okay, opening stock 1920, 1440, 3400. so right here 1920. Okay, right here 1440, right here 3040 opening stock. All right, see 3040. Now purchase 16,000, 18,000, 48,000. so right here purchase department A 16,000, B 16,000, 28,000, 48,000, 16,000, 18,000, 48,000. Okay, so right 18,000, that is 36,000. this one will be 36,000. by mistake it is 18,000. 36,000 will be this. Okay, so see on calculator, 2000 into 18 means 36 and 48. so right here 36, then 48,000. now go for sale first. 20,400, 40,200, 20,400, now 40,200. see 200, 300, 43,000, 20,400, 43,200. this one is 43. Okay, now the last 62,400, 62,400. now let's go for closing stock. how much it is? 1600 2880. so right here 1600 here 2880, here right here 1120, so 1120. Okay, so what we have to do is, first we have to calculate. So we have transferred all the entries. Okay, to add this 21,000, 20, 21, 22,000. Okay, this one 43 to 45,000, 46,080, 46,080, and this one 62, 63,520, 63,520. Okay, now add gross profit. Here calculate the gross profit. 22 minus 1920 minus 16,000, 4080. So right here 4,080. So overall 22,000. So here calculate this one. 46,080 minus 1440 minus 36,000. So 8,640. So right here 8,640. Okay, this one also 46,080. Now calculate this one. 63,520 minus 3040 minus 48,000. So 12,480. Right here 12,480. So write this one 63,520. Okay, so transfer gross profit here. If you want, you can transfer 4,080. Okay, 8,640 and 12,480. This is how we have to prepare trading account. Okay, departmental trading account. For this purpose, we have to calculate working note is very important. First calculate calculation of total sale. First we will need to calculate gross profit. Okay, then we have to know we have to calculate gross profit percentage, means whatever the gross profit we got, we have to calculate, we have to note that percentage, okay, which is included in sale. So after we get the percentage of gross profit, so we have to calculate cost per unit, means whatever the sales unit price, from that unit price we have to remove gross profit percentage. So then we will get the new prices 16, 18, 20. Then we have to calculate purchase, opening stock, purchase, take purchase unit, and new prices. Opening stock, opening units, new prices. Closing sales already given units and prices. Closing stock we have to calculate, means opening stock plus purchase minus sales. We have to add like this. Okay, here opening stock plus opening stock plus purchase minus sales. So we will get, then we will get opening stock plus purchase minus sale. Okay, then only we will get the closing stock. Now transfer these all the entries into the departmental trading and profit loss account. Okay, this is the question we have to solve like this question. Okay, this type of question we have to solve like this. If you like the video, you can subscribe to House of Accounts for more videos. Go to the playlist.